Well, today we're gonna see like the all the things you have to do step by step. I think we went through it a little bit last time, right?
Yeah, yeah, we went through the more basic steps. Yeah,
Yes. Well, okay. Like to obtain a business number, bien. Have you checked on how to do it? Here, can you see it?
yes. What is a business number? Yes.
Yes, as, here is a place in Canada. Actually, there is even a tool number that you can call for them to help you. And I will link. Well, actually, it's all the information for your company to be able to do all these taxes. And import taxes, payroll, and it's almost like registering a company.
Right. Just
In
mostly for
Canada.
taxes and stuff. Mostly for taxes, I remember is why
Yes,
we have to do
exactly.
it.
Well, you have to do there like you report taxes, can do the payroll, report to the government everything your company is doing. It's
Okay.
through the Canada Revenue Agency. Yes,
Like
it
our
says for you.
tax.
Yes, for you to check and to get to know this is the business number BN, 9-digit number that they will give you. It's like a business license, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense to do our revenue and pay taxes and everything.
Yes, yes. It's not like for like here when in China you register a company, you get the business license, and the business license is a number, it's a license, right? Also, the same in Canada or in Mexico, I think anywhere, USA also, you get your business license, different documents though, but pretty much the same. I mean, the usage of it is pretty similar. Okay, so you got it. Did you read it? Business number bien and 9 digits that Canada Revenue Agency will assign to business.
I got it.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so no problem, right?
Yeah, easy.
Now you're clear on what is bien, right?
Yes, I'm clear.
Okay, and identify the goods to import. You already got that or not?
I think I wanted to go with the battery pack, portable battery
Battery.
stations.
Okay, now let me see. See, for the battery chargers, I will show you right now, like the how is an HS code. So you see it?
I can't see anything right now. I can just see.
Yeah. Now you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, in the HS code, we see it here. HS code 85044030 is the classification of battery chargers. Now, if you see down here, there are like different sections with some information.
Right. Okay, I see that.
Section 16, that is HS code list of chapter 8485. That is why the number 85 is here. And section 16 of the HS code classification system from the Canadian government.
Okay.
And then this is for this, not only for battery chargers, but equipment parts, other in chapter 85.
Similar stuff.
The government do everything very simple for people to know what they have to pay, right?
So I'll just press on the side. I'll just press the custom duty, the green button on the side there.
At the end, you see the one in the bottom. This is the one for battery chargers because it's not only the 85 chapter, but all that includes which item. Remember, I told you all these numbers that you see here is not only like a number that is given by any by the product, and the number that is given also by the country where has established or made this modified this HS code. HS codes are very similar, but changes in a number or two numbers depending on the country. It's not the same HS code for the same product in China or in Canada because there is a country number,
Okay, so is this one right here, the 85044030? Is that for China?
No, this one is for Canada. This is the number that you have to present to the Canadian government when you want to import into Canada the HS codes. And the HS code will tell you where is it from, and then I will give you the restrictions or the documents, which am I calling the licensing that it needs from each country, of it if it has any benefits because of a treaty or anything. Depends on the import. See, we're gonna click on import duty. Then here is for you to check. No, it's not even expensive.
Sorry, you said it's not expensive?
No, it's not. It's not. But I might have some restrictions.
The CIF value is
Yeah, how much is the one battery here? Let's say, have you seen, like, have you buy one?
I mean, I've seen some advertisements. They're like 2,000 RMB for one.
Wow. One charger?
No, for like the whole station. I don't know. Maybe that's too much.
5,000, but
But
no.
2,000.
Okay, one
2,000.
station. Okay, well, we are talking about the charger, the station, not the charger. So maybe this is not. We are talking about the station, right?
Yeah.
Battery chargers or. So you think this apply like by the converter? Because it's giving me the HS code for battery charger, but battery charger station is it's got to be some. Oh, here.
I think this one's good. Rechargeable battery charger. Seems like it would be good. Rechargeable battery charger. That seems pretty accurate.
Yes, exactly. That's it, right? Yeah, it's this one, right?
Yeah, I think it would be.
The last one, 8507, 3000,
Yeah, I don't know if it's nickel cadmium though. I don't.
or the 8543, 70, 99.
When you went back to the Google search, I think there was a good result.
Really?
Yeah, I think. Okay, so
I think that the one that I was showing you the last one. I think is the better here. Battery charger. I just got for import and export.
maybe you could search rechargeable battery.
Rechargeable battery.
Rechargeable battery. That could be good. Because then,
Yeah, it's this one, no?
yeah, I guess so. It's just, yeah, I think it's okay at least for this exercise.
Yeah.
But I'm just not sure if these. 'Cause I don't know if this
And
is
now
like
because
actual.
it's probably gonna be lithium, right?
I don't know, and I don't know if these are like the batteries, like the battery packs that you use for just charging your phone, or if these are like just like AA, single A batteries or something.
See, maybe most of the batteries now they have lithium, right?
Yes, they must be made of lithium.
So this is basically the restriction that you need to get like because they are classified as dangerous goods. You know, last
Okay.
time I sent a forklift, an electric forklift from China, and it was a big issue, you know, here because of the battery, because it was classified as dangerous cargo, you know. It was not a big deal because I just had to do the whole like the paperwork, you know.
Oh, but just because of the battery.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. But that's like all electronic stuff, like iPhones or cameras or something.
Yeah, yeah. With everything that has a battery, you have to make all or do this paperwork regulations to follow for shipping and importing. These are the regulations.
Okay, so they've got to be safe batteries that meet the same standards as Canada. Shippers and importers meet requirements. Okay, that's normal, I think. Okay, so lithium batteries are subject to rigorous testing.
She's basically if you go here to these actually this side I think is the Canadian government, right?
Yeah.
Side, and they you can find all the information for this battery that you want to import. You know, the other
Yeah.
one was like where was it? The HS code import. There is another one that is called also this one is very easy to use. Maybe for you this one is maybe even easier, but this is more. I think this is more official. But this one, look, this one is very simple. Import duty calculator. It's very, very, very easy. Here, okay, here. See, here you have this country. You choose importing from China, of course, right? China to Canada. Then you will use Canadian dollars, CAD, right?
Yeah.
And you will pay in Chinese yuan, right?
Yes.
Oh, backwards. I made a mistake. This is CAD, and this was Chinese yuan, right?
I can't see
State,
the states, but you could do Ontario, ON, where I'm.
ON?
Yeah.
This
Where
one.
I'm from. Yeah.
Okay. Then here, the description or the HS code, we had already said, what was the HS code? Oh, I don't think, I don't. HS code, battery, no, rechargeable battery station, right? And it was,
Okay, so
we can say it is 85. Let's use this one, okay?
okay.
Then we go back here. Then the product value, each station costs what?
I found some, I think it's like 2,000 RMB, 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
Quantity 1, CIF. We're gonna put it there, like CIF. Shipping cost, how much is that weight? Maybe another 1,500? 1,000? RMBs?
I don't know. I think it probably weighs maybe like 2 kg for the whole station, 3 kg. So
Okay. So if CIF no need the shipping cost, right? Product value 2000 shipping cost. No, but how much costed to put it in Canada? Maybe then let's say 1,500 and 500 and shipping cost, right?
okay,
It's only an
well,
exercise.
because CIF includes the shipping cost.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh right. Okay. I forgot.
But it's asking us for the product value and the shipping cost, you know? But if we are doing a CIF, it includes the shipping cost, you're right. So let's put it 2,000. Forget about it, right?
Okay.
And then the insurance, maybe 50 RMB, 200 RMB, 20 RMB, 0.0001, I think. 0.0001, 30% of the value. So let's say what, 20?
Sure. 20
200?
and 20, I guess. Sure, we can do 20. Sure.
Now
And we didn't do the
here
shipping
is,
costs.
yeah, this is only for the the shipping cost. We put 500, no?
Okay, sure. 500. Yeah.
And then we have this calculate the import duty, right?
Yeah.
And then send us here and give us the information.
Okay, so duty and charges, 35 CAD, that's VAT is
7% VAT, 13% total value, 104 Canadian dollars.
Is that good?
It will cost you to put it there 602 Canadian dollars.
So it's gonna cost 500 in total, and then 104
in taxes.
in tax. What do you think? Is that good? Is that bad for duty and taxes? Is that a good ratio?
That is what it is, actually, you know. Is what it pays this HS code pays that. Now how much what is the price of these battery chargers in Canada?
Canada, I mean, I haven't really seen them that much. That's the thing. I haven't really seen them that much, so it's hard to say how much businesses would be willing to pay to install one.
Okay. So this is this is the way you can do it, you know, for the battery station.
Okay, and there's a couple more
And
options. So yeah,
yeah, it's well, there's like a different depends on the kind of battery station, you know. Maybe the units per the station, how many batteries can be charged at a time, or the power that is used to keep the station running, or you I don't know. That will change a little bit. But we have only two options. The other one is 85. We can also do this to see how much it pays, right?
yep.
We do the same. We just change the HS code.
I feel like it will be pretty similar. Oh wow, it's actually much cheaper.
It's this is the zero tax, zero duty. It's like no tax.
Oh, so this is some kind of special charger. This is if it's some kind of special charger.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
even solar or something. I don't know. Something that it has no, it cannot be so. Well, I don't know, but it's a different charger. But this pays nothing, not import duty. Only pays taxes. So this is cheaper. The other one pays only 7%, and this one is zero. So one is okay. So that's that. This is the way you classify your product. Can you see the other thing? The step by step. Okay. So then now you know already even the HS code that for the battery charger station, and you know how to classify the goods with the HS code. It's very simple. Like the government have these tools that help, but also it's still very good for you to have a broker, you know, a professional like custom agent in Canada that will support you. But you can also, you know, give some information to him, you know.
Yes, he'll help me, but I still have to do some stuff, but he'll make it easier for me.
Exactly, and give you what you will have to do is like gather the information that he requires. Like he tells you, like, okay, for this station, you need to tell me the size, the charges per station, the power, all the information that he will require. Then you need to be able to supply that, you know, for him to get everything. Then he will tell you, I need these certifications, or need a supplier with these certifications. I need these documents also to be able to import these because it's classified as a dangerous cargo, or the things that extra things you have to do.
Yeah.
Uh, we already saw the restrictions, right? Yeah, there's
Saw the restrictions a little bit, yeah. Like about shipping and they have to meet the same standards of batteries in Canada.
but basically, what I see there are basically no very like you see that
Yes, I can see it.
here in this all the information that you need on regard the batteries that you or the stations that you want to import, you can get it here. You can check it here, but like I said, this is gonna be like for you like a quick like to be sure that you will have no problem, and actually the broker or the agent that will help you in Canada will be able to do it without problem, just with your support here in China, getting or gathering the documents or the yeah, whatever he needs.
Yeah, I just saw some interesting stuff. It's like the difference between the lithium ion battery and the lithium metal battery is like one of them is rechargeable and one of them is non-rechargeable. So yeah, that's some stuff I would
Exactly.
need to. And with the broker agents, with those import agents, border agents, like how do you pay them? Do you pay them like hourly or do you pay them as a percentage of imports or how does that usually work?
They charge like not hourly, but well, maybe hourly. How they calculate their fees. They charge you a fee for the service, for clearing customs from getting everything, all the documents, and present all the documents to the government. They charge you a fee, but I don't know how they calculate it. I've done some import. I mean, I've done it to U.S. and to Mexico. Besides the BN number, you need to get a license also to be able to import, right? If you have only the BN number, the business license to do business, and you cannot import. You need to use the broker's import license to import. And some brokers, like if it is a large amount of things like the whole container, that is a lot of money, sometimes they charge you a percentage of the whole amount, for let you use his own license, you know?
Okay, I understand. Right, because you need their
Yes,
license to.
and if you have the license, the import license, which is not a big deal, you just have to apply to the government, and it's very simple. They will give to you to any business. Well, what are you doing? I'm importing things. That is my job, and or that is my business scope, right? So you get the license, and then the broker will only help you to do the clearing customs, or yeah, clearing customs to present all the documents in the in customs to clear or dispatch your goods. You
Okay,
got
I
it? You
understand.
understand?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's not a lot. I mean, they don't charge a lot of money. It's not a lot of money,
Is
but
it like
like I
a
said,
sorry, is
huh?
it like a private company that does it? Are these like private companies or like individuals or is it like a government service?
No, no, no. They're individuals. Not the government has these uh agents, right? Or agency to import things. But the brokerage are like private companies that do this. So then here you can probably find all the restrictions uh, to about the batteries, other stations. But like I said, it's only like for you to have. There is no like nothing that will actually forbid you from importing the batteries into Canada. You just have to get all the documents, maybe some documents, because it's a special item, and it's classified as dangerous good.
Right. It's a little bit more difficult than some other products, definitely.
Yeah, but it's still not a big problem. Things that you have to do, you already know how much it pays. Actually, it's not a bad thing. It pays almost no tax, or 7%. So 7% plus 30% of VAT, it'll be 20%. So from the CIF price that you get, for the goods already placed in Canada, at a 20% tax, and then you can probably get a profit margin very good, you know.
Yeah, you think 20% is pretty good?
Look, VAT, everybody has to pay VAT, you know.
Okay.
Value
For
added
every,
tax, like everybody pays, you know.
no
But
matter
I
what
mean,
it
it's
is.
7%. Let's think that is 7%, the import tax, right? The
Yeah.
duty you have to pay for the batteries, 7% plus the tax. You also have to pay tax before you clear customs, before you get it out from the port. So it'll be already 20%. And let's say 5% you will pay to the broker. So it's 25%. And at 25%, but you paid for the batteries 2,000, right? Renminbis in Canadian dollars is how much?
About 400 Canadian dollars.
400 Canadian dollars, right? So 400 plus 25%, right?
Yeah.
It's 500 Canadian dollars
Yeah.
for unit, for station or per station, right?
Yes, per station.
Then
And
what do you think
I think I
could
could
be a
sell it.
good price to sell it?
I think a good
There's
price. Well,
your profit is not included here, okay? You need to add your profit.
right, right. Well, it would depend on the business model because I think one thing we could do is I could either own them and I personally go put them in businesses and then like I pay the business to let me keep it there and then I just collect the money that they earn. Or the second way would be to sell them directly to the businesses. Like, okay, give me 1,000, for example, for it, and then it's yours forever. And then you all the money that this station generates, you keep. And then in Canada, you can charge obviously a lot more for the battery stations, maybe like $5 an hour for each pack, and they keep up like 8 to 10 packs. So if if they're charging $5 an hour and they have 8 or 10 packs, like you can make the $1,000 back pretty fast if you're at a popular location. So I'd have to figure that out more. But I think $1,000 or let's say $800.
So you increase the
$800.
price like almost 80% profit.
Is that too drastic? You think? Is that too drastic?
It'll be like if you increase 80% profit for you, it'll be 900 the price per unit. You know, even if you rent it, you need to set up a date or the time that will take you to recover the investment, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you study this, you went to school for this, right? So you this is something you're familiar with, right?
Yes, it is.
So so also, yeah, you also have to do that, but it's a good profit margin, you know. And like you're saying, renting it. The only thing that I was thinking, like here in China, when you get this, you scan a code, you know, on these stations, and you get the battery, and you take it with you, and you put it back in another station, right? How you
Yeah.
gonna or how you plan to control that in Canada? Do you guys use the QR or the thing like to scan?
A little bit, but not as much. That could be a problem.
Or it could be on a station where you cannot move, you know, you can only plug the phone and leave the phone there, you know, to be charged per minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes
Yeah, that could be that type as well.
without the
That type would
battery
definitely
itself. You
that
know
type
what I'm
would
saying?
definitely be that type. Yeah, that type would definitely be way cheaper to buy, way cheaper because it's not all the individual battery packs and all the other stuff that comes with it, like the sensors and everything. So that would probably be like less than a quarter of the price to buy, I think, because it's just some wires,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. Now that I'm thinking about this, you know, maybe it's the one that pays zero taxes, you know, import tax.
Yeah, I don't even think that's I don't even know if that's a battery at that point because it's just an out like you plug it into the outlet and then it breaks up the power into a lot of
Exactly.
smaller
That's what it
charges.
is. Exactly. I think it's like that. Yes. It's only
Yeah,
the
that one.
station.
Yeah, that could be better.
That could be very good. And the thing is that you need to like, you know, set up like wires for all the phones, you know, like universal wires or cables, you know, to plug the different kind of phones, like Apple or Highway or any kind of phones, right?
Yeah. They'd probably come with it. I think there's like three main types. There's like three main types of cables that are the most popular.
Yes. So well, and what about verify import restrictions? We as far as I can see, there are not like many restrictions, and even less if you are getting the one that has no batteries but only cables, you know, the charging cables.
Yeah. Then yeah. So to verify, I guess I would do that with my agent, right? I would go through it all by
Exactly.
myself and then confirm it with them.
Exactly. You can check and you explain to him. You say, look, I found out two HS codes for the stations, you know, and I want you to tell me which one I should go for it, you know, I should use, and then you have to tell him or talk to the broker like all the characteristics and everything about the stations you want to import in Canada, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, the next one it'll be like to arrange for shipping. How would you like if you will do this with your batteries? How would you send them? Or how would you buy them first?
How would I buy them? I would do some research in China, and I would maybe go to some trade shows or go to some of those conferences. I'm sure there's probably some new ones too. Maybe there's some like newer ones that just came out this year that are really better than the old ones. And then I would just reach out to some different suppliers and
You know
obtain a
Alibaba,
sample.
right?
I know Alibaba, yeah.
Or Joliu Papa.
I don't know that one.
It's like Alibaba, but it's everything is in Chinese.
Okay.
It's the Chinese Alibaba.
No, I've never tried that one before. I used Alibaba before.
You know, made in China.
No.
It's also a similar, but it's then the name of the site is made in China. Also, you can find different suppliers. Even if there is not an expo like right now, well, in April, April 15, there is a spring expo in Guangdong, you know?
Okay,
They
what's that
have
expo
many
for?
different things. They have many different things, from clothing to electronics and many things, you know?
And that's going to be mostly
And
new products.
sorry?
That's going to be like mostly showcasing new products.
Yes. Yes, and some people come over to have ideas or to think like or to find new items and new products, you know, uh, that are trending in the market. Maybe, but to my experience, it's good, but it's more like when you go too much to these shows, it's more like you know, making presence of you in the market. You know, you always see almost all the time the same. Uh, expositors or the people, you know, selling things, you know, almost the same companies, and you see sometimes different new items or some items are, but it's not too much of a difference that what you can find online, you know. The only thing is that sometimes online here in China is like you don't know if you're really dealing with a factory or with a trader, you know. But if you don't mind because the volume you are buying is not large or very large, so even the factory, if you find the factory, they will not sell to you very small quantities. They will try to sell to you minimum quantities for at least something decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
And you know, when you're dealing with a trader or with a yeah somebody that is just selling and buying, they of course they will not let you go even if you buy only a few pieces, you know. And but the price will change. Maybe they'll give you a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
But here, when you are buying, when I was saying how you buy is like for arranging the shipping, you know. If you buy FOB, the factory will have to send it to the place. You tell them like I don't know if you're if it is in a small amount of goods, like not a lot, you can do it like DDP, you know. DDP the it's like the supplier will cover everything, including taxes and everything. He will just send it to your warehouse, you know. And when you buy FOB, obviously the supplier will send the goods to the warehouse that you assign to him or to the port. You know, he will cover that expense. If you buy X work, X work is in the factory. Is a price given in the factory, so you have to cover the expenses to bring it from the factory to the warehouse or to the port, and then from the port to Canada, for instance, right? And if you buy CIF, you know, is cost including freight, you know. So you get a price and includes everything, you know, but not the import process and the taxes, you know. So that is why what I meant what I when I asked you if this was how were you gonna buy, you know, if you were gonna buy like um X work, FOB or CIF, because that is for you to prepare the shipping, you know, how you gonna ship, or if you have to actually do the shipping or not. Because
Okay, yeah.
they when you buy from a factory, they will say, okay, how do you want it? You want a price here in the factory, or you want a price in the port, or which kind of price do you want? So they can give you. This is something that is, or these terms are used all the time with people, suppliers and importers and exporters, like export, CIF, FOB, DDP. You know, people is always using this to give you the price, you know, the right price. They will not give you the same price if you buy in the factory than if you buy in the port, or if you buy DDP already after clearing customs in Canada, you know.
So what do you think is usually the best to go with?
Well, I think it'll be better like if I'm sending one container, for instance, right? Or even less than one container, but I have the means, I have the people in Canada that will help me to clear customs, then I will probably tell the factory to sell to me FOB, you know? And if I will consolidate the cargo, consolidate cargo is like when you put your cargo, it's only one pallet, but it's in one container with cargo for many other people, you know? So that's consolidate cargo. So I will but the cargo will leave from a port, you know, and the ports there is like these forwarding companies or shipping companies that have their warehouses there. So you talk to the supplier to send the cargo to the port, you know. You buy FOB, you know, and then you or if you don't have the custom the I'm sorry, you don't have the shipping company or the forwarding company, you look for it. You know, there are many forwarding companies, people that their business is only shipping, you know.
Right.
They book spaces in the ships, and they ship cargo all the time, you know. Then you find this forwarding company, and then they ship it to Canada. Once the cargo arrives to Canada, you need to clear customs. But for that reason, you already have a broker in Canada, right? That will help you to do that. So basically, you prepare all the documents that the broker ask you, if it requires some certifications or some I don't know, letters, like if it is this is one letter you have to make if it is like a dangerous cargo, like when you're talking about battery charger. But if we are talking about a station that is not actually a battery, but only a station set to charge batteries, I don't think it's the same. um or it will not qualify as the same as a battery, you know. I don't think it has lithium or anything inside, you know, just cables, wires, you know. So yeah, that's basically what you do. FOB, if in my case I would do FOB, because sometimes if you buy from the factory, CIF for instance, they have the connections with some or many, like I said, there are many shipping companies, right? But normally when they do that, they will also charge some extra fee for using their connections to put the cargo in Canada. For instance, if one container will cost you, if you deal directly with a shipping company, 1,500, maybe the factory will increase the price to 1,800. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
that's basically So I would suggest to do FOB. You know, also because if you do X works means in the factory. You know, in the factory is um you have to send a cargo to be picked up in the factory and taken to the port, you know, to be loaded or to be given to the shipping company, right? But I don't think I think sometimes it's quite expensive, and if you are not very familiar here in China to get the best deals, um it'll get a little bit expensive, you know.
Complicated and yeah, it sounds
Yes,
pretty
and
complicated to do it that
complicated.
way. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, after this, then I would suggest FOB is the best option. You know, it's easier to get these international freight cost and everything. You know, you can cover that and you can get a better deal than the factory could probably give you. You know, that's the other one. Then you have, because you already have the broker in Canada, you have to prepare the documents they require. Do you remember the documents that you need to prepare? The simple
Yeah,
imagine, yeah.
I remember some of them. It's like 4 essential documents. It's like the bill of lading,
Yeah.
the
Packing lists.
packing list, the receipt. Kind of, I forget what it's called. The what you paid for
Cer-
everything.
the commercial invoice
Commercial invoice, yeah, the commercial invoice.
and the
Uh,
certificate of origin.
yes, the certificate of origin. Okay, yeah,
Yes, that's
those four.
basically you get all those documents. Yes, that's it. Those documents and other documents might need like if it is like batteries and if it is I don't know, depends. The broker will tell you if it needs an a specific certification or something like that. You know, um, for certain products. You know, but yes, what you have to do is to prepare all the documents to have them ready before the cargo arrives, or like you give the all the documents like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the cargo arrives to the USA for the custom broker or your broker in Canada. Sorry, I said USA, no, in Canada. Sorry, for your broker in Canada to clear customs, to prepare all the documents and to declare. You know, so when the cargo arrives to Canada right away, get it out, you know, clear customs and get it out. There are already all the documents submitted and everything. Just get the cargo out, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I have to forward it to them pretty far in advance, just on email or
Yes,
something.
exactly. Yes. The other one,
Okay.
well, this one is basically your broker is the one that is going to do submit import declaration, CBSA, Canadian Custom Declaration. Then the importer have to make these forms and they fill up everything and, well, they know how to do the whole thing, you know? Used to declare and to report everything they are importing. It's just like a report, you know, to declare everything that you are sending the goods, characteristics of the goods, and everything.
Right. And I don't have to worry about that one as much. That's gonna be done by my
Not that
agent.
much, exactly. But you know that once, basically, once you give all the documents to the agent, that from there on, your agent will do most of it until the money. When the money, well, when you have to come up with the money, you know, the to pay taxes, you know, the import taxes and everything. And if you will do it through your company, then it'll be good because you will have to pay taxes to get it out. You know, I mean, not only import taxes that you also have to pay VAT, the value added tax. You know, and then if you have your company there, it's good because you can get an invoice and it could be deductible, maybe some of it, not if not all of it. You know.
Oh, I see. That's good then. If it's deductible, that's ideal.
Yeah, because VAT is revolving. You know, you
Oh,
pay
I
it
did
and you
not.
get it back. So, you know, it's
Did
revolving,
not know
right?
that. I did not know that.
No,
No, no.
it's a tax that you pay it, but people also pay it back to you. You know, when you sell it, when you sell, you sell, you open an invoice to somebody, you will increase the 13% value added tax, you know, on the invoice, and that portion of tax, VAT, that the your client is paying to you is for you to recover that VAT that you paid when you imported the goods. You know.
Oh, okay. I understand. Okay, I understand. Sorry, I missed. At first, I thought you meant like the government will give it back to you in your
Oh, no,
tax
no, no.
rebates or something.
No, no.
Okay,
It's revolving in the way that when you open another invoice to somebody else, you know.
right. You'll take that into account, of course.
Yes, yes, of course. And then after that, then you pay. You have to pay because you have to pay before clearing customs. Well, when everything is ready, all the documents are ready, you know, then you have to pay. There are like it says here that there are two payment options. One is pay upon arrival, like when the cargo is there before you get it out from the port. After your custom agent, you submit all the documentation and everything, and declares to customs reports, then the government will require you or request you to pay, the fee for tax, VAT and duty,
Right. Okay.
and there is one paying everything upon arrival, and the other one is to set up a custom bonded account to deferred payments. Like in Canada, you have that option, like you can pay on payments.
You can make payments. You can do like per month or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Until you finish paying the the whole it's like you are in debt with the government. You owe the government that money, I don't know how long they will give you. They give you sometime,
Oh, well, that's nice. I think. I mean, a little bit more risky, but depending on the situation, if you're buying a lot and you're really confident, and maybe you don't have the capital at first, but you're really confident, I guess it could be good.
Maybe that is something that the Canadian government do to help people doing business, I think.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. That could be a good opportunity if you're really trying to buy a lot and you're really confident, I guess.
Yes. So then and basically that's it. After you finish this, you clear customs and get everything out. Send it to your warehouse, and that's it. We start the sales labor. How do you plan to sell this? Well, you're telling me you're not sure. Maybe not even selling them, right?
Well, I would probably do some market research. I'd probably do some market research. If I was, because right now it's just a kind of exercise, right? So I can learn the process more when I find a good that I'm really more like super interested in. But if I was gonna pursue this battery pack idea, then I would maybe I would pay for like a survey to be done, because I know you can pay for websites to do surveys and stuff like that for businesses. Like I don't know how much it is. But basically, just do some market research and see if there's demand for companies to buy these packs, like for the companies to buy them themselves, or to see if there's interest in, like, for example, I would say, okay, I'll put this in your coffee shop, and I'll give you 50% of the money we earn, or something like that. Or if there's interest in them buying it directly, I would do some market research on that. But those would be my two options, I think, for this idea.
And it'll be very good. Actually, really like doing it like that, maybe it'll be good. People always need where to charge their phones. I always do sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I always use the yellow ones, the Meituan ones.
Yeah. So I think it'll be a very good idea, a good business maybe. And if it is still yours, like the thing is that if it is you're only putting it there and you're only collecting every month, remember you have to give maintenance, maintain the machines working, and there's got to be like some people going after to check if they are working good, if there is something wrong, or there's gonna be like you will have to probably have an employee or somebody doing that, if you have like let's say you start with 20 stations, so we are talking about 40,000 RMBs. Why don't we do that, David? Now you know the HS code, codes. Well, you need to think which machine is or which station is the one that you actually want to do, not to import in Canada, right? Choose the one you want, and then find the broker in Canada, or you want me to find one to ask? No, the thing is that you have to do it. I can find probably and send you the link. You can talk to them, or through the government, Use Canada is very friendly, on regards this. Like you can talk to them and say like, want to do this. I'm here in China, and I want to start my own business in Canada, and I want to import this. I did some research, and this is the HS code, and I have an idea what it pays. I just want to confirm, and I want to know if it has any restrictions or anything. Do this. It'll be virtual. It'll not be real. But you can say I will start with 40 stations.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to make an exercise to see how it works, and then the next step, the next week we can start checking on finding the right supplier. What do you think?
Okay, yeah. So what I'll do then is I'll find the exact product that I'm looking for, and then find out. 'Cause I always get the ads. I always get the ads for them, so I can press one of the ads, or even contact call one of them, or contact one of them, and see what is like the amps, like what, how much lithium they have in them, and all that stuff, and look at if you could send me the website, or just a couple, we looked at a lot of websites. If you could send me some, or I can just rewatch the video later and find it. But I remember the Canadian, like, calculating the taxes on the batteries in Canada. There's like a couple different measurements they're looking for. It's like the size, the dimensions, the amount of lithium, stuff like the
Yes,
ants and
I
all
will
that
send you the
stuff.
website. I will send it to you by WeChat. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And then next week we'll start with that. But I really would like you to start like checking this to calculate how much it'll cost and the restrictions that it has and everything. But now is the time to do it with a broker, you know, a custom broker in Canada or from Canada, you know.
Right, okay.
And then to calculate the money that will be invested, that for instance, we'll say the machines here will be 40,000 RMBs, but how much it'll cost me to put it there? It's an exercise. It's virtual. It's not real, but still, we need to make it real. You know, the information's got to be real, even though we might not even do it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like you to please do that. Find the broker and tell them the idea, even like I said, the HS code and everything that we found, and also the description of the station, you know, that you want to import into Canada, even if it is virtual, it's not real, you know.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll
All
make sure
right,
to do
then.
that this week.
All right, perfect. Then we'll do that, and next week we meet again for the next session. I think be like how to find the right supplier in China. Okay, and we'll
Okay,
see
I'm excited.
different website. Like I told you, you know already Alibaba. But everybody knows Alibaba, I think. But there is the other one, the Chinese Alibaba. You know.
Right, hello, or made in China, or is it?
Yeah,
What's
and
the other
made in
one?
China.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's another one I think that is more. I think there are two made in China, but we'll check on those, and then we'll discuss about it. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh man, it was very nice talking to you, and I'll let you continue resting. I'll see you next Saturday.
Okay, I'll see you then.
All right, man. Bye bye. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too. Okay, good night.
Bye.